So it's 14 minutes now until our new episode goes live, and Mimi and I decided to come on and do a countdown show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to do this on Patreon for our patrons, but we were having some technical difficulties and we weren't able to make that happen. So we decided to make it available to everyone here on our Facebook page. So whether you're watching live or watching the recording, we certainly appreciate it. We appreciate you coming by and visiting with us for a little bit.
Yep.
So this week's show, since this is a countdown, about 13 and a half minutes before it goes live at 7 p.m. This was a show, we were trying to figure out what to talk about this week. And I don't know, how did you came up with an idea about the movies? How did we come up with this idea?
I don't know. I was just like thinking, and then I came up with the idea to like talking about the decades and like which era was the best, and then it just kind of like we evolved and like, worked out the kinks.
Right. Well, I think it's a fun episode.
Yeah.
Right. You want to maybe give them a preview of what, if people who are watching and they listen, how do we go through this week?
So we picked 5 movies from each era that we thought like best represented the I guess genre, or vibe or feel of that decade. And then we like discussed the impact and the quality and what was good about it, what could have been better about the movies, and like just the overall like, I don't know, vibe of the decade.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun talking about the movies, talking about the animated movies, right?
Yeah.
So I think what our listeners of this week's show will get is our impression of each of those eras and then its impact on the way Disney is viewed today.
Yeah.
In the parks and just sort of in general in merchandising and marketing and so forth, and how that's been influential. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we had a great episode. It's about 40 minutes or long or so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a good one to listen to on your way to work if you're doing a drive to work. So if you are watching live and you want to ask questions or jump in with a chat, that's fine. Go ahead and type something in the chat box, in the comment box, and we'll see it and we'll try to respond to you. But we'll be on till about 7 o'clock. When the episode drops live, then we'll sort of go from there. And we're hoping to do this type of thing more on our Patreon page, right?
Yeah.
So if you're following us on Facebook or Instagram,
a technical difficulty.
Yeah, we had we tried to do it on Patreon and there was a problem. We weren't able to do it. So, but join us there. We're going to start putting some exclusive member-only content on our Patreon page really soon. We have our little notebook of ideas, and certainly we've got a list of. That's not the list. Where's our list?
We have like a list.
Yeah, we have a whole list of ideas that we want to get through. We also have some interviews coming up really soon. So here's sort of a secret insight to those of you watching on the Facebook page. We're trying to line up potentially 2 interviews next weekend that we'll record, maybe even 3, right? But 2 I know of we're trying to get booked for next weekend.
Yeah.
And those won't all come out at once, so the one will come out one week, one will come out the next week, and we'll promote those.
And we didn't mean to like procrastinate doing them. We just like haven't had time to like set up a call.
Right. So doing interviews for the podcast is time consuming, right? You have to reach out to the guest, you have to prepare the guest, you have to sort of agree on what you're going to talk about. Then you have to coordinate schedules, right? Because most of our guests are adults. So working around people's work schedules and family lives, and then us trying to coordinate that time as well, because you're real busy with your stuff and I'm busy with work. So we're not always able to get those interviews quickly, but we do have a couple of really good interviews coming up. Very different interviews with different types of people, but they ought to be a lot of fun out there. And like I said before, we're going to count down now. We're under 10 minutes to go until the next episode, our 25th. This is episode 25 already. It's hard to believe that we're 25 episodes in, but 25 episodes are coming up really soon. And and this week ought to be a lot of fun. You ought to enjoy this one tremendously. Last week's episode did really well. It's one of our top listened to episodes so far, which we kind of predicted would happen the last couple of weeks. We've had a lot more people are finding the podcast. We're getting a lot more subscribers to the podcast, unique listeners, which is cool. And our Instagram following is going up a lot. We have a big Instagram following.
Yeah.
And we have a good Facebook group. We have a smaller Twitter group. And I think we're right at about 100 followers on Twitter. Maybe at about 100. Instagram, we're getting close to, we're over 850. We're getting close to 900.
Yeah.
And then here on Facebook, I think we're at 70 something. So if you are one of our Facebook followers, if you have Instagram and Twitter, we'd appreciate it if you would follow us there as well. But we are, most of the stuff that we post here on our Facebook page, we post to Instagram.
Yeah.
And then it just cross posts to Facebook. But we do want to do some more live stuff on Facebook. We think it's important to do things from time to time and keep people connected to us rather than just reading posts, right? About 7.5 minutes to go before the next episode. It's just kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Episode 25. So maybe if we have a couple of viewers right now, if people have questions or if they have comments or if they have suggestions for future episodes, you can put it in the chat or you can just shoot us an email or whatever. That'd be fine. But we are looking for ideas. Questions too. There were a couple of questions submitted this week through Instagram.
Questions for
we didn't answer them, right? Yeah, we're gonna gather those questions and put them together and wait till we have enough of them to do an episode for a Q&A. So certainly we'll do a Q&A episode coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
What else is going on? You look tired. You had a long day.
I am really tired.
Your face is red. You got a lot of sun. When you're done here, you probably go get ready and go to bed early.
Maybe.
And I got to get up early for work tomorrow. So, yeah, but we're excited. I love Monday mornings after our show drops because I listen to our show on the way to work.
You listen to us?
I do.
That's
I'm
weird.
No,
so
it's not weird at all.
The listening thing is we have to -1 because one of them is you.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I listen because I want to get better. And it was weird at first, but now I listen to it to try to get better.
I think it's weird listening to us. I don't know.
I think it's weird.
A YouTube channel because I want to start a YouTube channel.
We have a YouTube channel.
We have a Disney Assembled
Disney Assembled YouTube channel needs to get to 100 subscribers. Then we need to get to 1,000. Because once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can go live. Yeah. And we definitely want to do live on YouTube. So maybe what our next big push is to get content on YouTube and begin pushing our YouTube channel, because I think we need to do that. We need to get more stuff on YouTube. We've had some people follow us on YouTube. I think we're up to about 12 subscribers. Yeah, subscribers.
So we added more stuff to the wall.
We do have a new wall. Yeah, we cleaned the wall up a little bit.
Or shelves, I guess. It's not a wall.
Our shelves. And we got the Goofy playing baseball over here in the back.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see it. I actually went digging around in our stuffed animal chest because I was looking for something it's a long story. I was looking for something for my best friend, and I found the Simba up there, the Simba and the doll. I'm like, okay.
And they're magnetic, and so when their faces touch, they get magnetic.
But I don't think we have anything new. Oh, this is what I got Papa for Father's Day. It's a Mandalorian.
Yeah, on riding the bird.
I have to go backwards. Everything's opposite on the camera. So yeah.
So
really cool. He's really excited.
We got a stormtrooper holding our Star Wars key from.
We have actually 2 Star Wars keys because I have
one back there. I gotta get one this week. The ink and paint. We gotta order something on the 18th to get the ink and paint key.
T-shirt.
Yep. We got Buzz. Not Buzz. We got Woody and Jesse. Always hanging out, behaving themselves. And,
we have a Lego Death Star. I mean, it's not the impressive Lego Death Star, but it's 2 pieces. It's not the impressive one.
But it's a Death
little
Star.
ball.
Is there something inside of it?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't want to take it apart.
Uh-oh.
There goes.
There you
Hey.
go. So there we go. All right, how much time we got left? 3 minutes until the show drops. So yeah, 25. Did you think we'd make it to 25 episodes?
Yeah.
You did, really?
Yeah, 'cause it's like summer. Well, I think we'll keep going through school, but like
Right.
I knew we were gonna like at least make it through because it was like summer, you know.
What should our goal be?
I don't know.
Just
I think
keep doing one a week?
yeah, at least like get to 100. But it took us 6 months, like 5-ish months to get 25. So maybe we can release like bonus episodes for like Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Because we released a bonus one for what was it, Mother's Day?
We did like
Or
a.
did we plan on doing
We did a
that?
bonus one when Disneyland and Disney World decided to reopen.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
we do an episode. Maybe if we do more than one episode a week, then one of them has to be really short,
Yeah, one of them has to be short.
and it has to be really more specific to one thing, like
Yeah.
the news, or it can't be a long discussion
Yeah.
topic. Right.
I'm very tired, but we're coming up on 2 minutes.
Not much longer, less than
Until
3
the
minutes to
next
go
episode
until the
drops.
next episode drops.
And maybe
episode
that's why we
25.
don't have any viewers, because everyone's like waiting to like go listen to our podcast.
Well, we're a small outfit. We're just starting off. Yeah, we're building habits.
We're cool. We're
We're
solid.
building habits. We're solid, and we have built a small yet really interesting followership, especially on Instagram. I mean, there are a couple of accounts that follow everything we do
Yeah.
pretty closely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe
It's
they're
not like it's not like stalker-esque. It's like fan-esque.
well, right. I mean, they're nice, and they're
Yeah, they're really
right.
cool.
They've been very pleasant, and they respond, and they write us messages and stuff. So
So the thing at the top of our idea list is to talk about villains, because I wanted to talk about villains for a long time, but we don't know how to do it, so we don't know what to do.
We know we wanna
that's
talk about
that
villains.
idea is very much still in development.
right. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe our viewers can come up with some ideas on what we can talk about when it comes to Disney villains.
Yeah.
I know one thing we do need to talk about are these remakes and these live actions and
No, yeah.
sequels. Because I've been trying to watch them, and I have to tell
Some
you,
of
I'm
them-
really struggling
Some
with
of them are hits and some of them are misses.
Right.
Like there's no in between for that.
Well, I'd like to think that they're all well made, but whether
They're
or
all
not,
well made,
I mean,
but
I still would prefer the animated
right, like I
versions.
prefer the original Lion King to the live action one.
Mm-hmm.
But the Beauty and the Beast, the live action was really good. Like
I'm
I
still
would
trying to
watch the
figure
live
out
action.
how King Louis in the remake was so giant.
So big, right?
I mean, why wouldn't he just destroy everything?
Right. I don't.
He was like a dinosaur-sized
I don't
orangutan, which
Yeah.
didn't make sense to me. Why wouldn't he just be regular-sized?
Right. Exactly. All right. So we have
Less than 1 minute,
45
about
seconds.
45 seconds until the next episode drops. And this one again, Disney Today, how the animated movies have made an impact on that through different eras. It's kind of exciting. I like the
Yeah.
countdown. When we
The
get to
countdown
10,
was a good idea.
when we get to 10, we'll do the countdown. We'll actually count it down.
That's weird, but okay.
We should try that.
Okay.
Should I do it with a silly voice?
No.
Just my regular voice is
Yeah.
bad enough.
No, that's not what I meant.
My voice is not. It is not really an
No,
radio
don't do that.
voice.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the new episode has dropped. It is 7 p.m. Yay! 25
Cool.
episodes. High five.
Okay.
25 episodes.
So, go listen to the episode if you haven't already. Yeah.
Well, they haven't already because it just dropped.
Well, yeah, but like if they're watching this, like, look at that.
Absolutely. Hope you listen to this week's episode. We hope you enjoy it. Please remember to
Give it a 5-star.
give
if
it a
you liked
5-star
it.
rating and review on Apple Podcasts. Send us an email, follow us on the socials, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so that we can go live on YouTube.
And we're going to do more on Patreon too. So if you're not following us on Patreon, and most of you are not, no pressure, but if you'd like to follow us on Patreon, It's only $5 a month. It really helps us out. We have big plans
Yeah,
for
we-
Disney Assembled and
yes.
investing in the show and creating better content and more frequent content. And all the help on Patreon is really appreciated. It helps go a
Yeah.
long way to helping us realize those goals. So,
Definitely.
all right. Well, there you go. Our first countdown show. We hope you've enjoyed it.
See you later.
We'll see you real soon.